Welcome back to Players Only, and you see that's a list of some very bad men right there. Look at those numbers. I remember when Jordan gave the Celtics 63, that game he came back from that hurt ankle. Oh, yeah, you were there. He went between the legs twice and hit it off the backboard. Oh, that was crazy. But look at Anthony Davis. That's right. That's what he's doing now. He's first in the NBA, too, as well, I should say, with 3 blocks per game. He's 5th in scoring, 6th in rebounds, and the big fella's even 14th in steals. He is doing it all. And when you look at this New Orleans team, guys, I did not think they would be playing this well. Yeah, they're 14-14, but they've had a lot of injuries and some other things. But when you talk about their coach, Gentry, and you talk about their pace of play, I really didn't know if that could work with this team, K-Mac. But through the injuries and through without Rondo and some other players, a guy like Julius Randle having a career year this year, they seem to be staying in it and getting some tough wins on the road.
Yeah, you know, they're 14-14, but I expect this team to take off. I think they've had some injuries, they've had some stuff happen, but, you know, they've got some guys playing really well. Anthony Davis is playing at an unbelievable level for them. Holiday is now starting to pick up his game. Randall's fit in really well off the bench. And, you know when you watch some of these teams, they play okay and they win a game, lose a game. I think they're getting ready to take off. I think this team's going to have one of those win 9 out of 12 and then turn around and win 7 out of the next 10. And they separate themselves. They're right in the middle of the pack right now as far as the playoff seeding. I expect this team to really, take off. I like their play. I like their spacing. I think Anthony Davis is just special.
You know, Zeke, on the other end, Celtics have been trying to find their groove. They're 15-10. Kyrie is out tonight with a shoulder injury. But since they've moved Hayward to the bench November 1st, they had the #1 efficiency on the offensive end. Do you think that was the key, or is it that they still have to find somewhat of their mojo?
I think 2 things happen in terms of Hayward going to the bench and Jaylen Brown on the bench. Those 2 coming into the game, playing against other teams' second unit. I mean, they give second units fits. Now, the thing that, to me, that's most impressive about those 2 guys going to the bench is their attitude. Yeah. Right? I mean, nobody's complaining.
Because they won last year, and they actually played better last year with those guys playing more.
Yep. But, I mean, and both of these guys are saying, hey, we want to do what's best for the team, which is kind of unheard of these days, right? We want to do what's best for the team, and and Hayward is saying, look, if I'm not averaging 20 points a night and I'm only scoring 10 and we win, I'm good. Jaylen Brown is saying, I know last year I averaged 17 points, but if I only scoring 9 points and we win, I'm good. That is what team is all about. And when I say this, I say it in all respect to the Celtics, because the Celtics and the Lakers really taught the rest of the league how to win, and they taught the league how to sacrifice and be good teammates. And this is what the Celtics do, and the rest of the league should follow. The Celtics and the Lakers, the years that I was watching and studying, I saw Hall of Fame Bob McAdoo come off the bench for the Lakers. I saw Hall of Fame Kevin McHale come off the bench for the Celtics. And that's just what happens with the Lakers and the Celtics organization. Very rarely do you hear those guys complaining about minutes and time. Those organizations are always talking about how do we win championships. And right now, I got to give credit to Hayward and Brown for accepting their roles and the Celtics winning.
I want to add one thing to that real quick. Watch Rozier tonight. For a lot of those people that don't follow a lot of basketball, watch Rozier get out there and get after it defensively. He puts pressure on you all the time. He's improving, and I love that kid. And, they won a lot without Kyrie Irving last spring.
But that's my question
Terry Rozier.
For you, man.
So watch Rozier.
Let me ask you this. You've been a coach as well, coach's only baby too, so we can include that GM's only baby with you too. But when you look at the Roziers, and you look at, because I agree with what Isaiah said, but is there a different pressure now on Coach Stevens, who may have to make tough decisions and use the fact that, okay, Kevin, you're a team player. You said tonight you're not scoring that much. Rozier, he's going to go for us. I know you're an all-star, but how difficult is it for that, too, to keep reinforcing it through those tough days?
I think, the coach has a responsibility of trying to lay everything out, but be fair. Because if a guy is out there killing it, I saw it happen with your teams. There were nights when Joe and Vinny were out there rolling. And I know you wanted to play more. We all do. Yeah. And there were nights that I was there, and Larry and Maxwell and Robert, those guys were rolling. You just got to say, okay, man, it's their night. I'll have my turn. And that comes down to the players. The coach can help that out, but that's really a testament to Brown, to Rozier, to Hayward, and the quality type people they are. You want those type guys on your team, because you know what they're saying? winning is more important than me.
So wait,
is more important.
So
than
you're
me.
saying if they would have lost by 56 the other night, a lot of the Chicago Bulls, they would have wanted to have practice. They wouldn't have wrote a note to their mom and tried to get out of class the next day.
Don't even get me started on that.
I'll save you for that. We're going to break on that. Hey, I'm going to listen to Kevin McHale rant about how everybody should go to practice after a 56-point loss. What do you want after that?